PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcast, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
We're back! We're back! It's been 10 months since we've been on Periscope.
So we've been 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus Christ.
It's been 10,
at least 7.
10 or 8. Yeah. 8 to 10 months, but we're back on Periscope, ladies and gentlemen. Tricky, Stoutsy, Offended presents the weekly wrestling wrap-up. We're back, and to change things up a little bit here on the Periscope show, Happy Rusev Day to you as well. We got mics now. These are legit working mics because we're going to actually put this up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and introducing Google Podcasts. We got accepted today in the Google Podcasts. So,
did we?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
Thanks, dude.
I was too excited about R-Truth liking our tweet from the other night. Yeah. Welcome to the weekly wrestling wrap-up. It's been a while. We've been on a little hiatus thanks to somebody over here.
I was dying for months. Now I'm back.
Explain because we might have some people that don't listen to our normal show, Offended.
Yeah.
Let the listener know why we haven't done a Periscope show in about 8 to 10 months.
I couldn't leave my house because I was dying of a little disease called ulcerative colitis. Basically just infects your intestines, and you just have the stomach flu all day, every day for months.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. I couldn't leave the house, really, but finally got better. Now we're back.
We are back, and this is our first. So in that time frame, we haven't done a wrap up, or we've done wrap ups with you. We did it through Skype, and we put them up as podcasts. This time, this is our first wrap up since the Stanley Cup Final has ended.
Yeah,
we're from St. Louis, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I got Missouri on my head.
Wow,
that's us, the Show Me State.
Yeah, so within those 10 months, 8 to 10 months, some things have changed a little bit. I mean, we're the Stanley Cup champions. I mean, come on. It's fucking amazing.
Have a year.
Your Offended Predictions Champions is no longer in his lap. It's now mine. I'm the Predictions Champion after successfully defending the championship at Extreme Rules.
You know what's funny is that I basically had like a write-off.
What?
Like script-wise. Because when I dropped the title is when I got sick. So it's kind of like writing me off.
No, dude, you held it for a while.
No, dude, it was like January I lost it for sure.
I thought you got it back quickly.
No, because I
won it at WrestleMania.
I almost used the R word. I graped the competition for
Aaron!
for months. What's up, Aaron? I graped the competition for months. Hey, dudes.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
And then I had that fucking phenomenal streak in November because I won every NXT interview. What did I win? Oh, I fucking swept
talking about predictions,
Survivor Series.
I stopped listening on.
Yeah, because I had a fucking long ass.
You did
reign.
sweep. You know.
No,
why?
I was 2. No, I tied 1.
You know why that you won Survivor Series? Because you picked all Raw guys.
Did I?
Yeah, Because that's the only way you swept. Because every single Raw wrestler won that night.
No. I mean, I swept the weekend. Like, I didn't like have like a clean sweep of like predictions, but like,
gotcha.
There was 3 events that weekend, Survivor Series maybe or 2. I don't know. Either way, I fucking dominated.
Yeah,
and then I lost to you either at TLC or at Rumble or an NXT pay per view, which would have been the same weekend. But yeah, and then I got sick, so I basically just got written off perfectly. And now I have a comeback, and here we are, and I'm going to get my title back.
Well, we're back. Weekly wrestling wrap-up. We call this episode the Reboot, because we're rebooting everything. I mean, just like Hollywood has to reboot everything.
I think this is going to reboot us getting back. Well, you've been watching a little more than I have, but I hit my spot in like June that I always say, where I'm like, I don't give a single shit about what's going on.
Honestly, during the Blues Stanley Cup run this year, I was not keeping up on wrestling. There was a couple weeks where I didn't watch Raw or SmackDown, and I haven't done that since probably I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, well, let's just explain. We had an incredible WrestleMania, one of the best, and it was just like, holy shit. And then after that, when was Mania? The end of March, correct?
First week of April.
Yeah, and that was right around the time when we were fighting for a Central Division spot. So we had an awesome Mania, and then like dope-ass movies came out, Avengers came out, some other cool shit was going on. Like pop culture was buzzing. And then we had the Blues playoffs.
Yeah, what else did happen? Like, yeah, because we had Avengers, we had the fucking playoffs. We had the playoffs, Avengers.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones, thank you.
Yep. Who was that? Aaron, perfect.
And we were like, fucking wrestling does not match the level of intensity that we are watching right now. Our brains and our bodies, like the adrenaline rush that we are getting from this intensity, like we are not getting that from wrestling right now.
Well, and we were running high off Mania, and then like we knew probably shit was going to... Because then we had the Superstar shakeup and things went downhill, and we were like, hockey playoffs took over. Yeah, none of us gave we didn't give a shit about wrestling.
You know what brought me back into wrestling?
AEW's.
What?
AEW?
No, Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano.
Ah, yeah.
That match, I was like, yep, I'm back. I'm on wrestling. I'm on a wrestling kick again.
Yeah.
Because that was like, I think the second match between the two, the one where Cole won, was, I think, it was the night before Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. So I was able to, like, when I saw that, I'm like, perfect. I can watch NXT Wednesday. If we lose the Stanley Cup Final on Game 7, I will just go home and watch NXT and just be sad and depressed and watch NXT. But that didn't happen. I stayed out till 5 in the morning, so...
Yeah, well, it wasn't just the Blues we were watching, too. Like, the whole playoffs were good, so, like, if there was a good game on a Monday night or Tuesday, we were missing Raw and
yeah, the playoffs this year were absolutely
took
incredible.
over. But we're back. AEW's... so sad about that G7. Game 7. Yeah, well, that sucks. Cup champs. But,
sorry.
AEW didn't get me back
we're really sad about it too.
Yeah. No. I'm sure you dumb marks are like, oh, what, you hate, what, you just think AEW is going to be so fucking good, now you're back into wrestling, it was so great, it wasn't even good. Shut the fuck up. Book break. Yeah, dope. No, I'm just saying, it was like, oh, something new with wrestling, watched it, liked it. Mm-hmm. So now I'm back in the swing of things, watching some Raw, SmackDown, got to get back in my NXT game. There's just so fucking much.
It is. And... I've been chomping at the bit to get back to doing the Periscope. I miss doing the Periscope.
Same, we were on fire for a while, dude. We had, like, I think even after Survivor Series we did one, and this is like watching my kids fight while they fight like bitches. JCD. Get out of here.
Fuck you. But no, we did that SmackDown because the SmackDown had their 1,000th episode, and we did the top 20 SmackDown moments and matches on Periscope, and we ended up hitting like 100,000 views, which we beat. Maybe it wasn't 100. I remember that we beat Impact in views on Periscope that night. Now I know it's not that big of a deal, but to us that's a big deal. Like,
yeah, it was was it SmackDown?
Yeah, because we did it on a Sunday night. We did it on a night where Impact had a pay-per-view.
That's right.
And we beat their views on Periscope, which I was like, holy shit.
Dope. Yeah, we were doing good for a while there, and then I got severely sick, and none of you fucking marks said anything to me. Colonoscopy beats Impact. Hey, I liked my colonoscopy. They were nice and gentle.
This feels weird holding mics now.
They Bill Cosby'd me before it happened. So. What happens? Welcome to Offended, everybody. Stoutsy's back.
Well, anyway, Now we got the intro out of the way on today's show.
That's usually how our intro goes. We were trying to figure out how our intro... Do we do anything weird? Nope, just idiots.
We just talk like fucking morons. We haven't been on here for a while, so... Yeah. You can buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search offended. Buy our shirt. Why don't you wear your shirt?
It's too big for me now, man. It's way too big for me. Way too big. I know I put on a little weight in the last couple weeks. Steroids, baby. Not the fucking... what's the word? What's the ones athletes use? And Abalana,
PEDs,
something like that. Yeah, I don't. Not those
HGH,
Ebola. Yeah, OBGYN. I'm ballooned up. Yeah, no, dude, that shirt. I threw that shirt on the other day actually, and I was like, this thing, because I got a 2XL because I was bigger than, and because I knew the XL would be a weird size, like normal fucking places.
Dude. When Katie and I brought over your birthday present, you legit looked like a bag of bones.
Yeah, it was tight, dude.
I was like, I couldn't stop looking at you. I was like, you don't look like Jim.
You look so sick. Gross.
So, fun fact before we get in we'll review Fight for the Fallen, Extreme Rules, Raw, and SmackDown. Before we get into that, I do want to let everybody in on this little failed plan that we had for our 100th episode. I actually wrote a little script for a little mockumentary for our 100th episode. And the joke of it was going to be if we could get Corey to do it, you would walk in our house and be like, whoa, homeless man, get out of here, man. We don't know you. We don't know who you are.
Just kick me out.
Because you were so skinny. And then you'd be like, how do you know it's Jim? And I forget what we had. I forget what I had written down, but it was hilarious. We're like, oh, hey, Jim. You say something. I forget.
Dude, the story would be so much better if you remembered.
Yeah, I know. I forgot.
Good thing you threw it away. It must have not been that good.
It wasn't. In my head, I was laughing, but I think I was also high at the same time, so...
That happens.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get into it. AEW Fight for the Fallen this past Saturday night. It's a decent pay-per-view. Once AEW gets going with, actual stories and storylines and angles, AEW is going to be awesome. They have the talent, for sure.
I looked at it as, a trailer for a movie that's past pay-per-view. I think Double or Nothing was, legit, pay-per-view standards, and this was,
Yeah.
Almost not what you're going to expect at a weekly show, but hey, let's just keep giving them it's like when you're trying to fucking promote. Pretty much, you're basically trying to promote something. It's give them some free shit. Let's do some dope stuff. Keep it.
Saying that it's a trailer is pretty fucking spot on. I mean, you're getting introduced to some of these wrestlers that you have no idea who it is. QW down. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cody sucks. That's my JCD impression. Yeah, I'm from New York. Cody sucks.
Cody's not. He thinks he's his dad. He's not.
Yeah, he's not his dad. He's his brother.
Such an old fucking guy.
He's my brother. And that was
JCD.
Shit. But yeah.
More intro, the lesser known talents, which is a good thing. Very true.
Yeah. Wow, you said something kind of... Wow.
He is changing. He's afraid of us.
He is afraid. It's because I put him in his place that one time about Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. But Fight for the Fallen, saying that it was a trailer is a perfect way of saying that, because a lot of people, casual fans, won't know who they are. And so it's a free pay-per-view. You're getting introduced to all these new names. Real quick, MJF... Darby Allin, Janela, fucking the Lucha Bros, obviously the Elite, Kip Sabian, SCU,
Luchasaurus, is that his name, right?
Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. These are guys that are gonna be fucking stars.
I really like that Darby Allin guy.
Darby Allin's cool, man. He has people say this all the time, and it's so true. It reminds me of Jeff Hardy. He has that Jeff Hardy in him, where it's just he's crazy. But I was watching this wrestlers documentary that was on Viceland, and they did a little tiny piece on Darby Allin. It was the same episode where they covered Evolve, and they covered Darby Allin on the episode. And this kid is just fucking crazy. He's his thing is he would make jackass videos, not because he thought it was funny, it's because he likes to feel pain. That's legit.
Yeah,
that's not a kayfabe, that's not a story. He legit likes to feel pain.
Yeah, it's
this dude is nuts.
I think that's where I finally heard of him. Be honest here, people. It's a lot of shit I don't know about AEW wrestler wise. Tricky knows more. So if I'm saying stupid shit, don't be like, this fucking dumb Mark on a fucking wrestling podcast doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Fuck you, I know I don't. But you sent me, I think, that hey, watch this Vice whatever it was on this guy, and I was like, it literally reminded me of like every.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it reminded me of like every montage you'd see in like the 90s, early 2000s for like an X Games, where it's like, look at this dude in his backyard on like his ramps and shit, just doing like backwoods fucking extreme sports type things.
The guy interviewing was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Especially when he got injured in that match and they had to rush him, they had to take him to the hospital afterwards.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Why do you do this?" He's like, "It's pain, man. It's just my thing."
Yeah, that dude's a nut.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's legit going to be one of those guys where, like, we always say wrestlers are going to get seriously hurt in the ring. He's going to be one that is going to get seriously hurt in the ring. And that's, like, the one thing that scares me.
Yeah.
Like, it scares me a little bit. Am I going to watch? Am I going to be entertained? You're goddamn right.
I think someone will be like, hey, don't be afraid.
Who doesn't like violence?
Don't be afraid to slow it down every once in a while. You don't got to... Even I said that after I watched him at the... Where did I see him? I watched one of his matches. And I was like, he just sells too much.
Ricochet?
No. No, I was like, he just needs to slow down. Like, he doesn't need to over... I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Not a wrestler, but...
Slow down.
Slow down.
Oh.
Sorry, limited for my previous comment. What?
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 What, John?
What?
So let's get things started. We didn't watch the pre-show. We recorded Nerds Who Get Late Sometimes, which is out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts now, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts, where we reviewed Stranger Things 3, so we missed the pre-show. But Sonny, I watched the first pre-show match the other day. Sonny Kiss versus Peter Avalon is a quick 5-minute match. Sonny Kiss is fucking awesome. Like, I don't care what people's preferences are towards that wrestler, but Sonny Kiss is fucking unique and awesome and very smooth in the ring.
Yeah, if you can wrestle, it just shouldn't matter.
Yes, I agree.
Which I'm sure that's how it is in the locker room. So
yeah, and Peter Avalon looks like the guy from Happy Gilmore that's constantly going, "Jackass!" Like, it could be his son. Like,
yeah, you said that the other day.
He looks just like him.
Yeah, he does. It's crazy.
And I can't not call Blue Pants. I just call her Blue Pants. She's always going to be Blue Pants to me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe now the librarian. Because actually, I'm not going to lie, I kind of dig the gimmick a little bit. It's so stupid, it's hilarious. And people in the crowd going, shh.
Offended is for the game.
We got you! We're allies! Woo!
That was pretty gay, dude. Calm down. You're being overly flamboyant right now. No, I'm kidding. Sonny Kiss needs to open more so than not. His energy will get crowds going.
Yeah. Totally. You got to check out the match. It was really good. I did not watch the second pre-show match, but I saw where Dr. Britt Baker, got stomped in the back of the head from Bree Priestley, am I pronouncing that right? I'm not sure. But it was like a random, like, just kind of like nonchalant, like every now, like you see it in wrestling all the time, just a stomp to the back of the head, basically, just like a little kick. Probably supposed to be aiming for like the lower part of like the back or the upper part of the back, but she got her head, and it looks like Bree Baker's head actually connects with the mat. There's a part in the match where she goes for a hot tag and goes to the wrong corner.
Oh.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, what the fuck is that botch? And yes, it's Adam Cole's, is it his fiance, I think now? I think so. It's Britt Baker's Adam Cole's girlfriend.
Okay.
But she went to the wrong corner. And people are like, what the fuck? What was that botch? Well, it turns out she was like severely concussed. Yeah. So hopefully she's okay. But I didn't really get to see anything other than that. The match was pretty long. It was about close to a 20-minute match.
Damn.
Yep. But let's get to the main show, Fight for the Fallen. MJF, Sammy Guevara, Shawn Spears. Which, dude, Shawn Spears, man, did he buff up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably going to WWE.
So is Cody, dude. See how big he looked? We should have tweeted that when we said it.
I did.
Saturday. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah. I gotta put the Twitter back on my phone.
You haven't done that yet?
No, I don't know the password and stuff. I gotta have you text it to me. Why don't you tell us?
I almost just said it.
No,
I almost just said it completely.
I didn't know you tweeted it. Because we were watching and like you were like, damn, dude, Cody's looking big. And I go, probably going to WWE.
Yeah, I said in the words of Booker T, he's looking real jacked, baby. But But yeah, MJF, Sammy Guevara, Shawn Spears, they faced Darby Allin, Jimmy Havoc, and Joey Janela in a 6-man tag. And the match was good. It was a nice opener. It was a nice introduction to some of these wrestlers, especially like Sammy Guevara, who people like may have no idea who he is, and he's a phenomenal wrestler.
Yeah, I was ripping on him the whole time. Something about him I just don't like.
He's a
good wrestler, just something about his face. I'm just like, get out of here.
His pre-show match against Kip Sabian from Double or Nothing is really good.
Yep.
MJF is the future of heels. He's basically what the Miz should be if Miz wasn't tied back by PG programming.
Yeah, Bowman said it best, where he was like, he just has a face for this gimmick.
Yeah.
So he really does. He just has that face where if you see him anywhere, you're just like, fuck that guy.
Did you see...
that guy could be fucking helping the homeless, and I'd be like, nah, fuck that guy.
Did you listen to the snap I sent you of him talking to Marco Stunt?
Yeah,
like, hey, little guy, where's your parents? Oh, I'm so sorry, you're Marco Stunt. Ha! Looks like he's 6!
I forgot about that guy.
But, yeah, it was just a good opening match. It's just your typical 6-man tag match with some close spots. I mean, that's all it was.
Yeah, it was cool. I really liked seeing Darby Allin and Jimmy Havoc kind of together.
Mm-hmm.
So,
MJF missing the 6-8. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't think he needs it.
I could see it, though.
Yeah, I could see it, too. I was waiting for him to turn on Shawn Spears, unless it's going to be a story where...
I was trying to think who was the two that were like kind of feuding during the match that were on the same team. It was those two.
MJF is best friends with Cody. So maybe they're going to turn a story into like MJF paid Shawn Spears to go after Cody or something like that. Because it would totally make sense because he's a dickhead. Yeah. And why hasn't he attacked Shawn Spears yet? Like when he's had multiple opportunities.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Anyway. Shawn Spears got the dub in that match. Shawn Spears is going to be he's going to be good. He's finally going to get some time to shine, show like what WWE missed out on. So I always thought that he was good. He has a match against Bobby Roode in NXT. Like I think it was Bobby Roode's debut match in NXT. Match is fucking awesome. Like it's great. So I'm excited for Shawn Spears. Next up, I'm not going to stay on this match for too long. Brandy Rose Alley is what it is.
Yeah.
Brandy can't really wrestle all that well, but she looks way better than she did a year ago.
Yeah, she can get through a match.
Yeah. Right. I think she's better than the Iconics.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Next up, we had the 3-way tag team match where Bowman's like, why isn't there a disqualification going on? Well, because it's a triple threat match, Bowman. John said, how dare you?
What?
Are you joking me right now? That was a terrible impression.
I love
you. You gotta be joking me. It's my favorite. But go ahead.
I just like him. Bowman hates him.
Iconics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Bowman hates the Iconics.
So on that, when they always go up to Kayla and they scream her name, Kevin Owens on SmackDown the other night goes, Kayla! And like Billy Kay retweeted, just goes, I love KO. But Dark Order versus Angelico and Jack Evans and Jungle Boy, or their team name is a boy and his dinosaur. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are going to be fucking stars.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Yeah, like they fucking are awesome.
Was that Luchasaurus dude? Was he on like a Tough Enough or something? He was in WWE.
Was he?
Well, he was in like, I think he was down at NXT. Maybe he was.
Let's click on his name.
Trained or something. Because I was looking at him. Because I'm like, he looks.
No, really, he was signed on WWE.
He looks familiar. No, it's not him. Though. From 2012.
He was on Big Brother.
Yeah.
What? Luchasaurus was on Big Brother?
Yeah, the dude's huge.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
What?
The 17th season. It's too many seasons.
That's insane. Dude, I think I know who he is now.
Yeah, just some big fucking jack.
It was Austin, because I'm remembering somebody with like a bunch of tattoos that was on Big Brother. Holy shit.
Wait, they give him fake names on the show?
No, it's his real name. Austin's his real name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was something else.
Well, you thought wrong, jackass.
Oh, great. Here goes your computer.
Yep. Computer's frozen.
Being an idiot.
Being a jackass.
Yeah, he was with WWE, like I said. He looked really familiar, though, when I Googled him. And that's why, I guess.
He was on... This is blowing my fucking mind. He was on Big... Luchasaurus was on Big Brother. It's fucking insane. Well, anyway, on to the match. The match itself was great. There was a lot of spots. Dark Order, I'm not impressed by at all. Well, I'm impressed by the one partner from Dark Order. Not the Blob.
Oh, God, yeah, those two guys. I was trying to think for a second who was who, but, yeah, not that fucking Blob guy. I'm sorry, but...
So he was a team with Corey Graves in FCW. It's blowing my mind. All right, well, yeah. Anyway, yeah, the match was good. A lot of high spots. I liked the match a lot. And the winner, so the Dark Order got to advance to All Out for an opportunity in a first round bye in the AEW World Tag Team Championship tournament. So we'll see the Dark Order at All Out. I wish it was a boy and his dinosaur.
Yeah. What was the other team, that motocross looking team?
Angelico and Jack Evans.
I'm
not a fan of them.
I'm not either.
Yeah, no. No, it's Stu Grayson's the guy from Dark Order that we liked. The guy who looked like he should be in the Viking Raiders, War Machine, whatever their name is.
The big guy wasn't like terrible by any means. Like for his size, he actually he didn't like fuck anything up, but it was just like literally like just looking at an extra character on like a WCW video game.
Yeah,
I was just like, no,
he's a druid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Next up, we had Adam Page, Kip Sabian. Solid match. Solid back and forth match. Adam Page is going to be, I think I'm calling it now, he's going to be your first AEW champion. Ooh. There's no way All Out will end with a heel going over. I just don't see Jericho going over in the first event, in like the first big, like I know Double or Nothing was like their first big event, but All Out's the one that's going to kick off everything for them.
Yeah.
So I just can't see Jericho going over in the end. Really? I think Page is going to go over, and of course we got a run-in from Jericho. One of Jericho's kicks actually did bust open Page. Being the Elite, you see him getting a couple stitches, and he was pissed about it. He goes, I got to get stitches. You can't glue it? Damn. That sucks.
Way to go, Jericho.
Yeah, way to go, Y2 jack off.
He's so unsafe, dude.
There's money in the chase. Remember that. Money in the chase. Oh, is that a pay-per-view? I don't know. What's that? What's Money in the Chase?
Yeah.
What is that? Be more specific, John. And next up, Lucha Bros versus SCU. Frankie Kazarian kept fucking up in that match.
Yeah.
Oh, Paige chasing Jericho. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. There is money in the chase, so that's true.
What do you care, JCD?
That is very true.
Yeah, it's true. I'd give it to Jericho. Why not?
Yeah.
Piss people off. And with people just throwing shit at him in the ring. He's a dick.
I love people that are... Brock Lesnar's wrestled more matches than Jericho, so he's the better part-timer. Lick my balls.
I'm not even going to
Jericho wrestles good matches.
I'm not even going to comment.
Brock wrestles for like 2 minutes and he's done.
Yeah, shut up.
Jericho actually puts wrestlers over.
How shitty of a match Omega and fucking Lesnar would be. Not really, but...
That would be good.
Because of
Lesnar can work what he wants to work.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
But
when he doesn't, then you just get shit.
You get shite. Lucha Bros, SCU, solid match. Lucha Bros are just so much fun to watch. Kazarian kept fucking up in the match, I kept noticing. Scorpio Sky, Harold.
What?
Harold. He's Harold in the anger management sketches with Brian and Kane.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop talking to me, Harold. Or, yeah, whatever he says.
I didn't know that.
Shut up, Harold. But, it's just a normal tag team match. At the end, we get Lucha Bros announcing that we're having a ladder match at All Out between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. I cannot wait. Can't wait to see that in person.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Kenny Omega versus Shima. I think is how you pronounce his name, if I'm saying that correctly. Mm-hmm. Type 1, yes, if that's correct. That was a really good match. Kenny Omega, man, is just fucking awesome.
It's just good.
V-Trigger!
V-Trigger!
The tape. What were we cringing over? Was it the ring bell, where the table is for the ring bell? There's a couple moves on there where like, Jesus Christ.
I think that one, because it was like, I was really expecting that to break.
It
like,
just didn't. You just heard a thud.
And then there's another spot.
It was on the apron, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Mm.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's fucking Kenny Omega.
Solid match. See, these matches we're flying through this because there's no stories right now, you know?
No.
So we're just kind of like, it's a good back and forth match, whatever. Yeah. Once stories get going, I feel like AEW is going to be... Like, if people... They're not going to be head-on competition to WWE, but if people want to act like that they're not legit serious competition, I think you're just lying to yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why fucking WWE are signing now wrestlers who, like, want to leave and go to AEW. Like, why are they not releasing Luke Harper? Right. There's a reason why Mike Kanellis, Maria, and the Good Brothers all signed extensions, and they're getting TV time now, too. Like... People who are unhappy are getting TV time. Apollo Crews finally picked up a win. Like,
it's
the
kind of
AEW
weird.
Effect it's in effect.
Yeah, you can't sit there and be like, I mean, it's fucking the fucking club wasn't getting used for shit, and then it's like, okay, AEW's getting rolling, contracts coming up, bam, all of a sudden they sign big, and it's like, I can honestly see them being like, hey, if you're gonna sign, like, we want to wrestle, like. I mean, I'm sure they enjoy their time off and shit with kids and whatever. Not saying they're like not wrestling at all or anything, but like, yeah, they're probably like, if you're gonna have us, like, we want to do something.
Right.
Like, what's the point of us? Why do you have us not working with Finn or AJ?
Right.
Or running the tag team division?
Right. And Finn's apparently taking time off. Hopefully, when he comes back, they pair him up with AJ and the Good Brothers immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd almost have it be like a secret fourth person kind of thing, which everybody would know would be Finn, but.
Make him surprise him, add a fifth right off the right on that same night.
Yeah,
add somebody else to it. Why not?
Yeah, true.
Fuck it, add Andrade and Selena Vega to that.
Add Triple H.
Dude, I'm telling you, they just need to have like an NWO. Just have a group, them together as the NWO. Let them use Too Sweet. It all comes full circle now. Like, it makes sense. Like, just let them do it.
Yeah.
Have somebody come back who's not wrestling and just manage them as the new NWO.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Bischoff?
That's not a bad idea.
I know.
Main event! Young Bucks versus the Brotherhood. I love when Dustin in the promo says, "We beat the fucking Shield."
Yeah. We beat the fucking Shield.
Yeah, I mean, this match was long. It was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was good, though. It was a good match. They beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they did. Well, they were getting pissed off, which is good.
Mm-hmm. You could tell Dustin was like, holy shit, they're fast. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you could definitely start seeing him kind of wear down a bit.
Yeah. But he, like, kicked into another level again, though. It was like halfway through the match, you could tell Dustin was, like, struggling.
Yeah, he got through, like, that third round UFC, like, you know, those guys that get to the third round, they're like dead, and then fourth, fifth, they're like,
he pulls a McGregor and like bounces back.
Yeah.
Unless it's Khabib. And then but yeah, Young Bucks get the win. After the match, they donated $150,000 to charity for victims of gun violence, and all the proceeds to this event, Fight for the Fallen, went to victims of gun violence, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, people that might have ripped on this as like, this pay-per-view sucked. That's why I said, like, you had to have come into it. You should have known, like, okay, this is just basically, like I said, like a trailer towards what's to come. So they just put some guys out there, like you said, there wasn't really stories told. Like, there kind of was,
right? But
they didn't do too hard. It's like, let's throw some good matches together for a good cause, get some exploit ourselves a little bit more, and that's pretty much all it is. So to like rip on and be like, no, was it great? No. Was it bad? No, it was just a solid showing of wrestling. So people ripping on it and be like, it was mainly put together for a good cause and to help promote the product. So it is what it was.
I love the Cody speech afterwards. It was so funny. It was because I said to you, I'm like, they should have did this promo before the match because it woke everybody back up again. It got the crowd fucking hyped.
Yeah, it did.
It got me hyped. I was like, let's go. I want to keep watching Fight for the Fallen now.
Yeah, same.
It's like, can we have one more match?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but that was it. Fight for the Fallen AEW. Can't wait for that show to pick up and start going. But Yeah, but it's like you said with those fans, there's just haters they aren't even watching the fucking show. And
it's
they're
like
ripping on it.
Idiots at the end that were like that one idiot, and somebody else tweeted, "Oh, it's kind of crazy. They're AEW's already," and I'm sure this dude's just being a troll, probably. But he's like, AEW's already messing with creative freedom with Omega because he didn't do the bang.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And it's like,
were people actually tweeting that?
I think you might have retweeted something or like commented on it.
Maybe I can't remember.
I think you did. It was a couple of days ago, but I was like, because I was like, I saw it and I was like, I'm not even going to bother with this guy. He's clearly being a troll, but it's like, really? Oh, Lord, you're taking away his creative. No, you idiot. Like, use your fucking head.
The show was for victims of gun violence. Yeah. So do you think it was like, do you think it was smart to go, hey, bang. To end the show?
Yeah, and he kind of did like the gun thing. Just said
boing, which was dumb. It was hilarious.
Right, it worked. It was like, we get it. Yeah, we totally understand. Like, it wasn't like,
well, it's just like all these fucking haters out there that are ripping on the Lion King right now when the movie hasn't even come out yet. Yeah. And like, you have like IMDb has like 3,000 votes. It's like, there's no way that many people saw this movie already. Yeah. Like people are just ripping on it because it's a remake.
Yeah, it's just many people that want to fucking hate like that guy. It's like, really? That's why I wanted to tweet. I forget who it was. One of the announcers was like, "Oh yeah, we're revolving," or something like that. It sounded like Evolve, and I was like, "We should tweet, be like, oh my god, he said Revolve, which has Evolve in it. Oh my god, are they mentioning Evolve? Is AEW taking shots at WWE?
Oh my god, AEW's going to WWE.
Oh my god,
it's confirmed.
Oh my god." It says McMahon, but it says Shane McMahon.
What? Here comes the money! Get off my TV! No! Oh, and by the way, fuck all of you that say Shane's not entertaining. Shane is so entertaining right now. He's doing his job, pissing you off, and it's working. And I love heel Shane.
Learn how to take a stunner, you douche.
Somebody, I think Dave, it was either David or Aaron, said in one of the groups I'm in, said that out of all the people, Shane has taken about 3,000 stunners in his lifetime, and then he fucks up the stunner.
That's what I said to Bowman. He almost fucked up the other one, too.
Yeah, he did.
It's like, dude.
It might be the way Owens is doing it, because Ziggler almost messed up, too. But Ziggler caught it and, almost broke his back. But anyway, let's get to WWE Extreme Rules. We're going to fly through this because there's 13 matches on this card.
Yeah.
First off, pre-show, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor. Finally, Shinsuke's back, but then he's not even on TV on Tuesday night. Oh, and let me preface this with we're probably going to combine Raw and SmackDown talk with the review of Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Because it's no point in just go into Raw and SmackDown after this because I feel like we're just going to talk about it during it. But Shinsuke and Balor have another great match together. It was short, but it was good. And Shinsuke goes over. And then on SmackDown, you just don't... was he on Raw? Did they wrestle on Raw? No, because Joe wrestled Balor.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get Shinsuke on Raw, or on SmackDown, just in a backstage promo. It's just like, here we go again. They're doing it like, what are they doing to this championship?
How do you say literally the IC is one of the most prestige titles in the fucking industry, and then to not have it be presented on your show? It's like what the fuck?
I don't get it.
Makes zero sense at all.
But Shinsuke's champ, so at least he's a champion again. I like him as a singles competitor too. I'm glad he's away from Rusev.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing to Rusev. Rusev's a guy I actually do hope he goes to AEW because I think he would shine in AEW.
Yeah,
but
true
because they're not going to do anything with him on WWE.
Yeah, they missed their shot a year ago. So
he was the most over wrestler a year ago.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It's like now with Elias, we're starting to see him start to get more matches and stuff, which we were talking. It's like they need to start having him wrestle, or else he's just going to lose some steam. So. Maybe they listen.
Maybe. Second pre-show match, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese. Great fucking match. This match was awesome. And they were in Drew Gulak's hometown, so crowd was very pro Drew Gulak, and the crowd was into this match. And it was cool. And Drew Gulak, man, he's just fucking awesome. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's good. I missed the match.
Ryan O'Reilly 2.0 over here. But Drew Gulak retaining the title. Great match. Loved it. Now to the main show. I love that The Undertaker and Roman versus Shane Drew. Yeah, Drew kicked off the show.
Yeah.
It was a solid, good fucking match. It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, definitely. Taker looked solid.
Was his singlet backwards?
I don't know. I don't know if it was that or he was wearing like it high up to kind of match with like Reigns or something.
I don't know. But
yeah, it looked weird.
Or like Aaron got into an argument with somebody because somebody said it was a vest. Yeah.
It wasn't.
No shit.
That's all I would have said to the guy was, it wasn't. And then never responded to him again.
Shane's elbow through the table will never get old.
No, I could watch him and Shawn Michaels drop elbow through announce tables from the top rope all day.
Right. And then the coast to coast never gets old. No. I totally thought that Shane and Drew were going to win when McIntyre came back.
So
that camera shot, dude,
that
was awesome.
So awesome, dude.
Wow. Kevin Dunn actually did something right.
That was so awesome. A lot of good camera shots at
finally
Extreme Rules. And I was like, fuck, what's her name? Pause.
Can't pause.
I know.
Eric Stahl, Mark Stahl, Jordan Stahl, Jared Stahl,
Lacey
Marty
Evans.
Stahl. Oh my God, we'll get to that. Oh boy, boing.
Yeah, boing.
But yeah, Undertaker, he looks good.
Yeah, man, I think he definitely won a redemption from his. I feel like the last few years have gone like he's had a match at Mania where it's like, all right, cool, and then he gets put in with somebody where it kind of ended up. Wasn't really like his fault, I guess, per se. The match didn't go well. And then like you had the Goldberg one where it's like, what,
Goldberg go.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't put anything on Taker for that. It's like whatever, he's doing shit for the business.
Goldberg knocked himself out.
Yeah. So I think Taker was like fired up, like, give me a match, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not going out like this shit.
For sure. And I did like the comment by Corey Graves where they're like, how long is Taker going to keep doing this? As long as he wants to.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Shut up, fans. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm literally now just for like the cool entrance, even though you see it 1,000 times, it still gets to me. Dude, see the entrance, see him do a couple of cool things. He might fuck up. Yeah. Whatever.
I said that same thing to Katie the other night. I was like, Taker's entrance will never get old. I could watch him. This entrance is awesome.
Yeah, every time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. So, yeah, that was a good match. That spot, though, where Roman came out of nowhere with the spear. Like, I kind of expected, but not really. But the camera did a really good job.
They hit him.
Hiding. Yeah, really, really well. And then I nailed that spear. That was cool. And I think Taker said to him after the match, like, this is your yard.
I think so.
I think that's kind of what he said.
Even though now I'm reading reports, which seem to be pretty accurate, is that they don't know what to do with Roman right now because he has a ton of side projects now.
Fast 10.
I wouldn't surprise me, but apparently he has a bunch of side projects lined up, and that's why he doesn't have a definitive story moving forward right now. That's why on SmackDown he just told Shane he can kiss his ass and he walked out and there was nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Thought that was interesting.
I kind of don't want him to get involved in too many side projects.
I know.
Already become a Cena type thing.
Let him.
I don't know. Yeah, true. I mean, I get it. I understand. My mind be like, oh, it's fucking don't.
The wrestling fan of me wants him to do the side projects because I want something different on wrestling. Because if they're not going to change his characters, it's the same thing over and over.
I agree with that. Yeah, true.
But but moving on, we got the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Revival and the Usos. Solid match. They're finally letting the Revival do Revival things. Dude, fucking Scott Dawson, when he was acting in the corner, when he's looked over, I was fucking cracking up. It's so stupid. I was like, why am I laughing so hard at this? I loved it though.
Yeah, dude, I love that match. I love the Usos, dude.
So do I.
They're so good. I said it years ago. I was like, they're like the Hardys for me. Obviously not as extreme, but they're just cool.
Yeah.
They're just cool dudes, and they can fucking go.
Yeah. They put on great matches. I really like this rivalry. I hope it seems like it's going to continue for a little bit, and I hope it does. I hope we get the Good Brothers inserted into there sometime. At SummerSlam, when's the last time we've seen a ladder? Was I guess WrestleMania tag team ladder match? I'm not counting NXT, but get a ladder match for the tag titles. Let's do it.
Yeah, well, we did see him get involved on SmackDown. The Good Brothers.
What are they doing SmackDown?
Or was it Raw? It was Raw. They came out. Yeah, because it was.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was.
Ricochet was in the match.
Yeah, it was Ricochet and the Usos, which was awesome, and then it was Bobby Roode. Is he going by Robert Roode? Still?
Robert Roode and
the Revival, which I thought was like perfect. Because who else would you put with the Usos? Like, oh, Ricochet. Yeah, totally. He's awesome. Mm-hmm. And then who else would you put with fucking a bunch of fucking small jack guys with a couple mustaches? Robert Roode.
Robert Roode works with the Revival. Like, if they want to continue that legit works. Like,
well, that's why I texted you. I was like, hey, watch Club come out with AJ, which was perfect, because now you could set up a triple threat for the tag titles and then throw Roode in the mix for the United States title, which would be perfect to watch Roode, Ricochet, and Styles feud, and it would really help Roode, I think. Oh, yeah. Throw him in the mix for sure.
The Revival's gimmick is they're a revival. They're a throwback. What better person to lead them than Robert Roode, who is also a throwback? He's kind of the last of his kind in terms of the style of wrestling. I mean, he still walks out in the fucking robe.
Yeah.
Like,
literally somebody backstage finally, like, he clicked in their head, like, oh, this makes sense. Let's go ahead and do this.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Next up, Cesaro and Aleister Black. One of the matches of the night, for sure.
Definitely.
I could watch those even on SmackDown. Their rematch was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that slow-mo replay of Black hitting that knee.
Oh, God.
He smoked him. And then he fucking rocked him with the black mass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he fucking did. Cesaro seemed a little bit different in the ring, too. Like, in a good, like, he seemed like he was trying to add something to his character a bit. I don't know what it was. I can't pinpoint it, but it just his mannerisms just seemed a little bit different, which was good. Mm-hmm. Kind of give him some charisma, because sometimes I think he's kind of dull. Like, I feel like he feels awkward out there sometimes. Maybe he's just a big, jacked, awkward looking.
I think
dude.
That's just him, because that's how he was in Ring of Honor.
Right?
Too.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just like, I don't know. He just always seems awkward. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's got to wear that mouth guard.
Yeah, probably.
Poor guy.
No doubt. I can't believe his teeth are still fucked up.
Wearing braces. It's because he has braces.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had braces until I noticed it a couple weeks ago or something. I was like, oh, that was like what, 2-3 years ago when he busted his teeth?
2 years ago. Well, dude, you gotta think about it. His teeth went up into his gums.
That shot was so gross.
And then he finished the match.
Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to hit your face on the ring post.
Yeah,
so he was like, what did I do?
Yeah, my teeth. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like his new music at first. I'm digging his new music now.
Yeah,
it just fits him. And dude, the accidental smoke from Aleister Black's entrance on Tuesday night made that entrance so much cooler. I was like, Alice, give Cesaro fucking smoke when he walks out. That looks fucking cool.
I just don't like the clashing colors of the green, and then his outfit is like red, blue, and black or something. I don't know. I just don't.
Let it be green.
Let it be green, or just do the other colors. I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. It's just me being a douche. But
next up, Bayley versus Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, the worst match of the night, in my opinion. I'm over Alexa Bliss.
Are you?
Yeah, it's just she's boring, man. Crowd's starting to fucking shit on her too.
Yeah, I think. Is it raining?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think Monday night. I think the problem was it was just too long.
Oh my god, that was so long.
Like, I think if it would have ended 5-7 minutes earlier, I don't think the crowd would have got so moody. It's just like, I don't think the match was bad Monday night.
Right.
It just went on way, because I forgot it was an elimination match and somebody got pinned. I was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, oh my God, they have to keep fucking pinning people? It just went on way too long, dude.
It went on way too long on Monday
night.
But Bayley retaining, I do like. Original plan was Nikki Cross was going to get like this big push against Alexa towards SummerSlam for the championship, but I think those plans got nixed once the crowd wasn't reacting the way they thought they were going to react to them.
So are they going to feud Nikki and Alexa?
Supposed to. That was the original plan.
I would not with as much heat as Alexa's getting.
Yeah.
Fucking, you might, and I don't
want to save Nikki Cross. Yeah. Have her be like Psycho again. But like be like, I was playing with you the whole time. Like, I don't really like you. Like, I was playing. You want to play? I was just playing, and then there you go. Now she's back to her gimmick. That's all you have to do.
And
WWE.
then just make Alexa still be the like weasel like heel who is trying to get away from her all the time and being like, just make her worse.
Weasel.
Yeah, I don't think she has like Nia go away heat or anything, but I think people are just kind of like,
no.
So yeah, just make her be like a huge fucking bitch that sneaks away and have Nikki on a fucking hunt for her being a psycho.
Yeah,
boom, write it, book
boom.
it. there's your show.
Next match was a match that I loved that you did not care for. Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, last man standing match. I loved it.
I thought it was good, but you were like, this is going to be the best match on the fucking card. What a stupid thing to say.
It was good. It was what I expected it to be. Just a fight, and they went through... What I liked is that it felt old school in terms of like...
It was like SmackDown 2, Know Your Role.
Yeah. They went backstage, and dude, that bump that Lashley took when Strowman threw him into the t-shirt stand...
Yeah, that was
like,
bad, dude.
Fuck.
I was like, oh my fucking God. Yeah. No, I thought the match was good. I'm giving you more shit than anything, but I just... Like I said, we've seen this happen.
The spot at the end was cool.
The spot at the end was cool. And I feel like I do saying it, but legit, it's like the ref. Why wouldn't the ref stay on top? I think it would have been cooler. I told Steve this. It would have been cooler if the ref would have stayed up top, and the camera angle is showing the ref, maybe show Braun and them a couple times, but mainly like the ref counting, and then somehow have it to where you see like Braun's hand reach up, and then it's like and then us watching on TV, and then even the crowd, they can't see anything, just the jumbotron. They see the hand. You're like, oh fuck, somebody stood. Instead of the ref running out of position to a wall, which fucking my year-and-a-half-old nephew was like, blah, 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 you gotta run through it. He can't even speak.
They probably didn't want the camera up there because they would show what they were falling onto.
True, but I would have done. I rather would have had like a hand.
There was no Shane Miz moment.
No, that was awesome. But as soon as the referee went down to that wall, it's like, oh my God, it's like, oh, I wonder who's going to run through the fucking wall and win the match. That was my only nitpick. I was like, I would have done something maybe different.
That part was dumb.
But, no, it was just two big dudes fucking going.
You're going to disagree with me. I really like Bobby Lashley. I wish that they would just put him in a fucking legit story. Like, what happened a year ago this time? Bobby Lashley cleanly defeated Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And then Roman gets a title shot against Lesnar again at SummerSlam. And Lashley wasn't even on the fucking card.
Yeah, and Braun has the fucking briefcase at the time, too. So, yeah, but then like 3 months later, we got to look at Lashley's ass for fucking 4 months.
Right. But, like, I just, like... I wish that they would do something with Lashley. I feel like give me Lashley versus Kofi.
Yeah. So is Leo Rush, like, done? Or
there's some backstage drama going on with him.
Still?
Yeah. Which, there was some drama with him when he first signed with WWE, too. When,
gross.
When, he, tweeted out that, what was her name? What was the chick that used to date Zack Ryder? She's really good friends with Paige. She's not with WWE anymore. What's her? Why am I drawing a blank on her name? Tennille Dashwood's her name now. Emma.
Emma, yeah.
When Emma lost to Asuka, it was Asuka's first match, and Leo's like, I guess Emma wasn't ready for Asuka, and she got released like the next day, and people were like, ooh, that's in poor taste, Leo. But which, I'm kind of on the Leo side of things, and like, it's kayfabe. Why would you not want him to tweet that? He's sticking with the story.
True.
We didn't see her on television the next night. Why wouldn't you want somebody tweeting that?
Did he know that she was released?
Apparently not.
Yeah, which, I don't know, that's kind of fair. I mean, does everybody know when somebody gets released right away?
I'm sure they do, but like...
I mean, I can imagine it's like the NHL. Some people don't find out that one of their buddies got traded till like 2 days later.
Right.
Or some shit. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, I Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, I enjoyed it. Next up, this was my favorite match of the night. The triple threat tag team match for the WWE SmackDown tag team titles. This was my favorite match of the night. Dude. New Day versus Bryan and Rowan versus Heavy Machinery. Ducky!
Yeah. I love those guys.
This match was great. It's great storytelling. And I love when Big E just started like hulking up basically and was like...
Yeah, dude. I think you were right a few months ago when you're like, Big E's going to be a champion soon. I think they're... In his matches, you can see they're trying to build him up as like...
I think they're teasing it.
Yeah. I love when he got... Oh my God, it was so awesome.
The turn, asking me if he's going to turn on New Day, maybe not. But like, there's still its money. Would I like to see it? Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen the New Day together now for 5 years. Like...
Yeah.
There's some times where they run stale, and then they look at this. They win the tag team titles, and I'm like, I'm invested in the New Day.
Dude,
again.
same.
Like,
and I didn't expect them to win.
Neither did I.
I was hoping they would because I love the New Day, and if Kofi were to win, which he ended up, okay. But yeah, they won. And I popped. I was like, oh shit, they actually fucking won. I was like, oh, and the crowd even popped too. It's like, oh, okay, cool. titles on them. You got the New Day all titled up, which we'll get to.
Yep.
But yeah, I really liked that match. It was just, I think, was it that night? I feel like New Day started off almost like trying to do, like there was too many spots they were trying to, I think I'm thinking Monday or Tuesday. Did they have a tag match Monday or Tuesday?
They had a tag match on Monday, I think. No, they had a tag match on Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It almost like it was too like spot filled a little bit. Nothing like huge spots, but I was like, just kind of.
Did you see the pre-show with New Day as the totem pole? They're doing the totem pole promo?
No.
Yeah, they're just like on heads on top of each other, and you're like, have you ever seen a promo on the totem pole before? Like,
dude, they were cracking
fucking
me
dying.
up Tuesday.
Totem
on the
pole,
stage.
Charlie! Totem pole!
When they were on the stage, I was dying when they were doing
clanging
the
their
town
titles
hall.
together?
They were clanging the titles, and then you could just hear them in the background, like, hyping people up and just, like, yelling stuff, and people were, like, popping in the back, like, the wrestlers. I was like,
why you gotta say that, buddy?
Yeah, why you gotta say that, buddy? Ooh, and then when, like, what's her name called? When Liv said, like, is there anything real about you to Charlotte? You could hear them in the background. It's so they've stuck. It was like when they first started. The reason I liked them is because you would hear Xavier Woods next to the ring yelling the craziest stuff.
Oh my
God,
he was so loud.
That's what got me invested in them because he was so funny. Because it was just him being a fucking lunatic. Oh my God, I could watch those two. Like you said, dude, I was like, I like them. Maybe kind of stale, and then bam, they win the titles. And you're like, okay,
I'm back again.
Give me this for a couple more months.
Right. When they won the tag team titles, I totally thought Kofi was losing.
So did I.
I was like, wow, they're going to get their moment to, like, be together,
yeah.
And now Kofi's going to lose.
Yeah.
But, so then we move on to Styles Ricochet, which the audience was dead for this match, which I was surprised by because this match was very good.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the crowd was a little, I mean, what is that, the 9th card on the match?
The 9th.
Then you got one.
The 9th card on the match.
The 9th match on the card. Then you had 1, 2, 3. You had 4 matches. Yeah, maybe I would have put them in a different spot. Maybe I would have put them after, like, Black and Cesaro.
I think if Undertaker Roman wasn't on the show, I think that maybe kicks off the show.
Yeah. Maybe switch Bayley and Nikki Cross, make that, like, your match at, like, the 9th spot where you're like,
And not make it so long.
Yeah, and then you'd have 4 solid matches after that, or 3.
It's the cool-down match, basically.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
They totally get. Honestly, that's why, because it came right after that tag team title match, which the crowd was hyped for.
Yeah, and then after the Strowman Lashley thing, where you had to watch where they were going.
Yeah, there's 3 matches in a row. I didn't even think about that.
I'm sure people were trying to like go take a piss or something at least, where it was like, you know,
they should have put Owen Ziggler in between one of those matches.
Yeah, that would have been good too. Oh, definitely, yeah, because that was a fucking 17-second match. Yeah.
But Styles, Ricochet, hitting that Super Styles clash.
Yep.
Love it. Heel Styles is the best Styles.
Yeah. I could watch those two wrestle all day. And I kind of like that Ricochet's he's kind of looks like he's almost maybe finding a groove.
We're going to beat up Prince Puma.
I'll be honest, I thought Daniel Bryan's announcement was that he's going to go to NXT. Or like 205 or something crazy.
No.
That would have been nuts. We thought he was retiring.
I didn't think he was retiring. I just said this gives me bad vibes because the last time he had an announcement was not good.
It's me being you. You eat meat? You think he'd like that? Think he'd like you eating meat? Eat meat? Phony fan. Ring ring. Hello? Yeah, is this Mark?
Next, Kevin Owens, Ziggler, stunner, bam, over. Kevin Owens is fucking massive right now. We'll get to Owens in a little bit. Yeah. Kofi Kingston, Samoa Joe, just a quick, solid championship match. I liked it. I liked it because it was really quick, and the spots were quick. Was not a lot of downtime. Like, let's get through this, and they were just kind of beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, it was good. I'm really surprised Joe lost.
I'm surprised Joe lost and McIntyre lost. We'll get to McIntyre, too, here in a second.
Because I just think Joe just still has too many losses every time.
Same with McIntyre.
Yeah, and, I mean, I get story-wise and stuff, it kind of all makes sense, but Joe needs a big W. And I mean, I wouldn't have been upset if Joe would have got the title Sunday.
Neither would I.
I would have been perfectly fine with it. Because I just need some wins, man.
Yep.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Bowman says he doesn't care. Like, he thinks that Samoa Joe's just like, whatever. Like he's here.
A lot of people think that Samoa Joe is just like done. Like
really,
he's never gonna get that title. But I disagree because Joe is just so believable. Like Joe can lose, and then he cuts a promo, and you're like, God damn, he's a bad motherfucker. Give him the title.
Yeah, unless maybe on his own personal thing, he's playing safe because he had like when he was getting hot and we thought he was going to get the title, he had injuries.
True.
And it was like fuck, and it was like an ankle or whatever it was. It was like shit. So maybe he's like
the crowd was very pro Joe too.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, obviously, I don't see him being like, oh no, don't put the title on me. No wrestler would ever say that. But maybe he's
right.
I don't know. Maybe he's kind of like, I don't want to risk it, and he loves wrestling. Maybe he's going to be content with this, and hopefully get a nice, hope he a champion for sure. I think.
And then we have the main event: winners take all, Extreme Rules mixed tag team match. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. This was a good match. It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And that camera shot, ew! I was like, when they did that camera shot, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Like,
yeah. Oh.
That's Lacey Evans' butthole.
Oh.
We just saw her butthole.
7-year-old me was having a field day.
I was like, man, maybe they are getting a little edgy again.
Oh,
There's no way they would have done that a year ago.
No, not at all. That was a shot.
What was so funny is that you're supposed to see the initials on her pants, and you just got butthole.
Yeah, you got Pornhubbed.
Yeah,
you got a.
I'm okay with it.
Like the little GIF clip. Joe should never lose to anyone half his weight.
Yeah.
See, I kind of I don't agree because of like weight and stuff.
Yeah, it's professional wrestling. Then if that's the case, then Seth Rollins should never beat Brock Lesnar.
Right. Like he's lost, but I just think he's lost enough matches where it's like, okay, we know he can lose, but he's got to start winning.
Right.
At some point.
Braun Strowman should never get pulled out of the ring in the Royal Rumble. I mean, that's just a rabbit hole. Like,
yeah.
But yeah. But the main event, like, it was good. It was taking some shots. I love the leg drop and the frog splash through the tables. Like,
yeah, that was cool. Seth nailed that fucking
he did.
Frog splash.
So that's just good. The crowd is starting to kind of turn on Seth a little bit, and it intensified on Monday night.
Yeah, I think it comes back to probably just those shitty tweets. Let's be honest, his title run was kind of bleh. Yeah.
Like Kofi's at first I thought wasn't great, and then Kofi now has 8 different challengers for the title, and now I'm like, Kofi's reign has actually been fun because he's wrestled different wrestlers. Like,
yeah, and fucking Seth's just been feuding with Corbin pretty much.
Yeah. Which 2 weeks ago, by the way, on our Twitter handle, I said you want to get massive heat on Baron Corbin, have him hit the end of days on Becky Lynch, and that crowd is going to fucking eat it up. Mm-hmm. Crowd's they're going to cheer and they're going to boo. It's going to be a fucking pop. And what happened?
Yeah.
It finally happened at Extreme Rules. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
We called that 2 weeks ago.
That spot was probably one of the better spots I've seen in a while, because then it was like, pan over at Seth, and Seth just fucking goes.
Dude.
It was and like you said, the pop of the crowd was like, oh shit, that was typed, and also like, no, fuck you, heel. You know, like, it was.
And then it finally got people kind of cheering for Corbin, like a little bit. Not cheering, but actually booing Corbin in what you want. Like the next night on Raw, his boos were louder now.
And they weren't, like, it wasn't like.
It wasn't go away heat. It's like, we want to see you get your ass kicked.
We want to see, yeah, exactly.
That's what they needed.
100%.
They needed that to happen months ago.
Yeah.
Corbin should have did that months ago to Becky.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have. He should have snuck around, beating her up, would
run away.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with intergender wrestling, by the way. I want to shout that out too. No. There's nothing wrong with it. Why? Because it's fake.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? The male and female wrestlers, you guys might not believe this. You really might not. They train together.
Yeah.
And they do spots with each other.
Right.
And moves.
Right.
And shit.
And have you ever seen a Candice LeRae with Joey Ryan tag team match, especially against the Young Bucks and PWG?
Yeah.
Women can wrestle the men. It's okay, people. And if the men are like, that should never happen, take your masculinity and, like, go away.
Yeah.
Like,
shoo.
It's 2019, you nerds.
Shoo fly.
But, fucking... Yeah, it's the end of the days. He gets the heat, and then Seth goes crazy, and then the crowd's back on Seth's side. Yeah. But the fucking crowd was chanting, "We want Lesnar," and I was like, "Holy shit! Why?"
Yeah, I couldn't hear what they were saying for a while because I kept hearing people like, "No, we don't." I was like, "What are they saying?" It's like, "Oh, we want Lesnar." It's like, "Do you?"
Yeah, and then Lesnar cashes in 13 seconds, wins the WWE Universal title, and now we're back in Lesnar Town. Yay. I know. I'm like,
I think
if he loses at SummerSlam, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I think like to your point where you were like to Seth's feuds, I think everything with Seth got overshadowed because people are like, all right, well, what's going to happen with Brock? Like, can we just get an answer?
Yeah.
Like,
and he was goofy with Becky too much too.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing the bitch role too much to her because she's the man, and he's just like the little puppy, like
the cuck.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a little too.
Then Mike Kanellis was like, "That's my role."
Yeah, they're doing a cucking role on WWE in 2019.
Yeah.
I am all for it.
Which doesn't. But if you watch 205 Live, Mike Kanellis is like a legit badass heel on the show, and like they don't intertwine. Drake Maverick like beat the shit out of him on 205 Live this past week. Drake Maverick is not like Drake Maverick on Raw and SmackDown at all. He's not goofy. He's very professional. And he's like a top babyface on 205 Live.
Makes no sense.
No.
That makes zero sense to me.
Intertwine the shows, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, makes that's a character. I don't know.
We both just... I don't know.
But I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that with Drake? His hottest thing right now is him being the goofy 24. And if it's
Drake is over as fuck.
And if if that championship's available to anyone across all brands, why are you making it like he's not the 24/7 champion?
Right, exactly.
Because what if Tony Nese or fucking somebody wants to rows out there and just pins him?
An hour ago on SmackDown, he was in his underwear, and then an hour later, he's in a full suit and he's very professional and acts like nothing ever happened. Come on, WWE, just have some continue at it. Oh my god,
continuation.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. Zero sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, now we got Brock as champ.
You know, and real quick, a couple things on Raw. Cedric Alexander picking up the upset victory over Drew McIntyre, which I like and don't like.
Yeah,
'cause it's like I'm happy for Cedric, but like, why is it got to come at the expense of Drew McIntyre, who needs a W?
I think you build them better. Both get built just as would be built better if McIntyre would have just went apeshit on him,
right?
And
after the match,
beat him and then went apeshit on him. Fucking
right.
It just would have worked a lot. I think it would have worked better, but like you said, it's like, why is he losing to Cedric Alexander? Nothing against him, but it just doesn't make
Seth is number one contender for the title after winning the Battle Royal.
What'd you think of the Battle Royal?
I thought it was all right. It was obviously going to be rushed because they don't wrestle during commercial breaks anymore, which I will say I was one of those people that was like, I wish like they wouldn't wrestle during commercial breaks, or I wish they didn't have them. But now seeing how they're doing this and doing the 2 out of 3 falls and the overabundance of 2 out of 3 falls and the elimination matches, it takes away the specialness of like a 2 out of 3 falls match and like elimination match now.
Yep, I was gonna say, like, what if we get to a pay-per-view where we have a tag match that's a 2 out of 3 falls? It's like, well, we've seen 900. So we know a quick fall's coming early, and then another dramatic fall, and then it's like,
they need to go back to wrestling during commercial breaks. Like, they have to.
I don't know. It's never really bothered me. Plus, on SmackDown, at the time they go to commercial, you see it on the side.
Well, yeah, that's the only time they wrestle. That's the only time they wrestle during commercial breaks is on SmackDown because you can see it on the side. Which, why don't they just do that? Why don't they just do that for the entire company then? It would get people to watch the commercials. I never understood why they don't do that for every show, for both shows during every commercial break, because people would stay. They wouldn't leave their TVs. They wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You
would continue to watch the show unless that's really expensive to do. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Raw should do it.
So do I. But I think it's dumb. It's overused. 2 out of 3 falls is way overused.
Yeah, they're killing the match type. On SmackDown, I'm leaving this for last. This is going to be the last thing we talk about. SmackDown, Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon. They're basically, WWE is obviously trying to recreate Stone Cold Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Well, somebody tweeted out Monday, okay, you have Austin stun Vince and KO stuns Shane.
Oh, and the reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm expecting this week's Raw to
beers together.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
But do you have Austin stun?
I was about to say that. Or do you have KO stun Austin?
I almost think you have to do that. Because I think if it's Austin stuns KO, then I think that kind of kills his,
him.
Like,
but if he stuns Austin, it's like, oh. But then you got people being like, oh, is Austin going to come back for one of my match? No, shut up.
No, I think the crowd would fucking pop.
I think so too.
I
think so too. That'd be pretty sick. But would that make him a heel?
No. It would just make him Austin.
True, yeah, because Austin was like, fuck, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Like, if you're famous, like, oh, fuck.
That's what they're missing. We have been saying this for years now. They're missing that top tweener gimmick. Mm-hmm. Becky kind of had it, and then they fucked that up.
Yeah.
They made Becky kind of... I like Becky still.
Yeah.
She's still one of my favorites. She is a little cringe now.
A little bit, yeah.
And it's like... It's because she's not... What made her so unique and awesome was the fact that she was a heel beating up everybody, beating up other heels. Which Stone Cold was a heel beating up heels.
Yeah.
Like, that's the tweener. Mm-hmm. That's what... And we've never really seen that with a woman before, so that's why Becky was so unique.
Yeah.
And, of course, now she's just strictly hardcore babyface, which she can't do that. Like...
No.
You have to have the tweener beat up everybody. Not trust anybody. Don't have any friends. Beat up everybody.
Yeah, and I hope they kind of pull away the whole, like, Seth and her thing. Like, obviously they'll run into each other, do some shit, but maybe just...
Looks like we're gonna
separate it.
We're going to get a Buddy Murphy-Kevin Owens match soon.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
That'd be tight.
I'm hoping they actually push Buddy.
Yeah, so do I.
And
I like him now.
Finally got a fucking promo, even though it was like a second.
Yeah, and it wasn't, like, overly, like, cringe or anything either.
He's not cringy.
No.
Like, he can cut promos.
No.
He was great on 205 Live.
Yeah. I was going to say about Kevin Owens, when he does the stunner, I really don't ever get, like, oh, Stone Cold, like, in my head. Like, obviously, like, after I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Stone Cold's move, but when he does it, like, I don't think of it as, like, you can't use that move, you can't do this or that. I'm like, no, you know what? Like, it works.
He asked Austin.
Oh, I bet, yeah, him and Austin, apparently text all the time. We saw in that like documentary he did.
What was he on? He was on something, and he was like, he was asking Stone Cold, and he's like, I think I have to use the stunner.
Yeah.
And Austin apparently was like, what?
What?
But apparently, yeah, Stone Cold gave him the okay. So yeah, actually, now I'm hoping that's what happens. I hope Owens stunners Stone Cold,
like chugs a beer over him or something.
Like they both stun both McMahon's and Owens. Stuns Austin, and he says, "Is my earring now?" or something like that.
Yeah,
along those lines.
Yeah.
And then
actually, I could see him do it. I could see him doing it, and Kevin standing over him, just going, "What?
And then have him walk off. But when they pan the camera back on the Austin, have Austin roll over in his stomach and smile and give him the finger, smiling.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's all you have to do.
Because now it's almost like it wouldn't be Kevin Owens like disrespect. It was like, I got one over on you, and Austin being like,
a passing of the torch.
Yeah. I was thinking the exact same thing. Have him roll over, look up, flip him off, and just smile
and
at
just
him.
Maybe
like,
have Stone Cold get back up and like have Shane laughing at him or something, and Austin stunners him,
and then Austin just keeps going. Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
Genius idea.
There's your segment.
That'd be so awesome. For you. It's either that or next Monday, because next Monday's Raw is probably going to just be a bunch of backstage-filled stuff, which is why we saw so much wrestling this week.
Right.
If anything, just have Austin come out at the beginning, the middle, and the end, drink beers, drop stunners, and that's all you need.
I'd be down.
That's
mix Shawn Michaels in there somewhere.
Yeah.
When Shawn Michaels doesn't care, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Just do that. I'd be happy.
Ember Moon Bailey is going to be great at SummerSlam.
Yeah, shout out Ember Moon.
Yeah, finally getting that pushed.
Yeah.
Like, that match might steal the show.
Definitely. Dude, her fucking Eclipse off the top rope, she nails it every time. Every time. That looks harder than the stunner.
Oh, it is. Totally is.
And every female, like, fucking nails it every time.
Mickie James sells it the best.
Yeah, she does.
It looks like we're going towards Randy Orton, Kofi at SummerSlam. If it's up to me, I would do a fatal four-way and do Kofi, Orton, Joe, and Elias. That would be different. Just put up 4 titles. Have Kofi go over, too.
I like that.
Yeah. Brian, maybe add Brian to the mix. Which Brian's special announcement, a little bait and switch, but Jericho did it first. But it's no big deal. I don't know. I was expecting something, and it was just nothing. I was like, God damn it, they got me.
The whole fake crying thing he was doing.
I'm interested to see where Brian goes from here.
Harper?
I'm hoping that's what happens. Rumor is, like, he's coming back.
Maybe Harper? I would. I mean, might as well.
Yeah. And finally, our last thing here today on the weekly wrestling wrap-up. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is back. And holy shit. That was fucking awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And, dude, that mask is creepy.
Yeah, it is. That's gross.
It's gross. The little suck hole like in the mouth.
It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre creepy shit.
Dude, I thought it was cool. then I was wondering why Balor beat up Joe after the match. I'm like, where are they going with this? And then that happened. I'm like, oh
finally,
shit. That
finally he shows up.
That crowd pop for Bray was awesome.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I think it would have been cool too to have him come in at at the end at the Battle Royal match would have been a cool thing too. But I'm happy with it.
Caden brought up a really good point. What if at SummerSlam you have the Demon versus Bray, and Bray actually beats the Demon, and that sets the tone that Bray Wyatt is like a legit. But does that and then have Balor take his vacation? When Balor comes back, you turn him heel immediately because that would then set the tone for Balor.
Yeah, I would. Because you can't have Bray lose, man.
Babyface Balor right now is ice cold. Like, he's ice cold.
It's fun to watch because there's nothing there. Like, his promo, it's just like, it's too babyface stuff.
Smiley, smiley, smiley.
Yeah.
Have him be a heel that smiles, because then you're like, that little asshole.
Yeah, that little fucking Irish dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bray can't lose. Because then it would just be back to square one with Bray when he, before he was injured, where it was like, oh, sweet, sick feud, and then he would lose, lost to Ambrose, he'd lose to everybody, and it was like, all right, this guy needs some W's. I'd have him win. They'll probably just have him beat Finn. I doubt it's the Demon.
Probably, yeah. And then Balor takes his vacation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. And that's the weekly wrestling wrap-up. Wow, we're back. We're back. It was about an hour, 16 minutes. Yeah, I like that. I like that time. Yeah, for going through Fight for the Fallen, Extreme Rules, Raw and SmackDown, I think we made some pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some... Oh, real quick. If you could pick one person to wrestle Shinsuke for the Intercontinental title, who would it be?
Oh, God. I don't know. Who do you think?
I had it and I lost it. I did see Xavier Woods zooming in on the Intercontinental title. I was like, we put the thinking emoji. Oh. There's a lot of wrestlers you could pick from. Oh, last thing I did want to say was move Mysterio to 205 Live. You want people to watch 205 Live? Yeah. Put Mysterio on there. It's not like he's not doing anything on the main roster anyways.
True. Very
Why
true.
Not? He would get into a legit story. People would watch 205.
Yeah.
Why not?
I would do it.
I would do it too.
IC title? Man, I don't know. Maybe Sami Zayn somehow? I don't know if they're going to do anything with him.
Who's a face? Strowman?
No, Strowman will be a heel in 2 weeks anyway, and then a face, and then a heel, and then a face, and then a fucking heel.
That's true.
Maybe Lashley. I know it's heel. See, I don't know who the fuck's on brands and shit anymore because this whole goddamn fucking...
Apparently that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know, man. Everybody's pretty locked up. You got AJ with the title. Ricochet's doing his thing. I'm trying to think on SmackDown who...
You have a lot of wrestlers on SmackDown that aren't being used, so you could use... I'm drawing a blank. Aleister Black?
Mustafa Ali.
Oh, yeah, duh. That's who they're going towards. I forgot that's what they're doing with it. Totally forgot about Mustafa Ali.
So did I.
His name was just Ali!
Oh, whatever.
He doesn't have a name anymore. It's like Bono.
Al.
Hey, Al.
L.I.
Did you hear Michael Cole almost called him Muhammad Ali a few weeks ago?
Oh, my God. Before we forget, can we please talk about Corey Graves? Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
I would have utilized the small package.
I would have utilized the small package. That was
It was great.
Perfect.
It was great. It was great.
I don't know if he didn't want to say it or not.
I don't know, because he kind of said it under his
breath. He was kind of like,
oh,
utilize the small package. And then you see
Renee
loses it.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole just...
Yeah, Michael Cole did one of those, and Corey Graves like, gotcha.
I love when... Well, and Michael Cole, he was ready to pop before that. Because
Michael Cole was like this the whole time.
Mm-hmm,
Hope y'all not constipated no more! Fucking Truth, man.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I could watch Drake Maverick and Truth the entire show.
So could I. You know it'd be cool if they somehow end up, on a team together.
Right.
Just... fucking 2 idiots. Shout out Drake Maverick's wife. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Anyway, though, that was fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious. And shout out to the last hour of Raw. Totally felt like a war zone. It totally was more mature, adultish themes.
Yeah,
I liked it.
And I was like, oh, perfect. That's kind of all I really want. I don't need all tits out and fucking.
No, yeah, just
crazy drug, alcohol references or anything. I don't need like 900 like you bastard bitch. Like, just make it.
What's up, you bastards?
Yeah, what's up, you bastards?
Naughty mush.
Calling people bitch is like the big thing, I guess, now on.
That's what they used to do.
I know. Now it's like bitch. Yeah, shut up, Natty.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's happening.
Yeah. It was
we get
like
to hear this noise.
Come on, guys. Come on. I'm the best there is. Shut up. Shut up. I respect what you've done, but just shut up. Go away. Go.
Cats.
Cat. Meow.
Laser cats.
But yeah, like you said, like that last hour, I was like, yeah, definitely just a little more edge to it. And it was like, I was like, oh yeah, that's all I need.
Yep.
Just quit treating us like idiots. I was thinking maybe they are listening to the fans. It's just that we're tweeting the wrong stuff. Maybe we should tweet like how they think, and then they'll do the opposite and give us good stuff. Just an idea.
Probably.
Just an
idea. They probably, if we tweet, like, this show's really good. Keep this up.
Start switching it. Everybody in the wrestling Twitter world just start tweeting like ideas they would have.
It's fucking hilarious.
And then maybe they'll do the opposite. That'd be crazy if that's how that worked.
All right, let's hit him with a quick 1, 2, 3 finish before we get out of here.
1, 2, 3 finish. One, shout out AEW, another solid show. Number 2.
That's a quick.
That tag match with the New Day, the title match, was fucking phenomenal. Say quick, is that what you just said to me? I'm terrible at these.
Earl Hebner.
Yeah. And my number 3, I'm going to go off kind of what we just talked about. I like the edginess we're getting now with Raw and SmackDown. So obviously a shout out to Paul Heyman and Bischoff. I guess it's easy to say it's them, but at the same time, it's like it makes sense.
If it's
probably a collection of people,
because the final say still goes through Vince,
right? Yeah, but I think when you got 2 fucking guys like a Bischoff, and then you probably got other people like, hey, come on, Vince, like.
Yeah,
I think he's finally starting to realize, okay, let's give this a shot.
Right.
So, shout out to the edginess.
The edginess.
Shout out Edge. And
shout out Paul Smackage.
Yeah.
All right. My number 1, shout out Corey Graves. Just what a fucking line. Utilize a small package, like just great. And shout out him a couple weeks ago. The holy shit, Corey Graves has been on point with his announcing lately. Number 2, shout out AEW. Great show. I can't wait for All Out. I'm going. I can't wait. Can't wait for just that show to start, which starts in October, I guess. So can't wait for that. And my number 3, Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, is back. I love it. Love every second of it. All right. Well, you can follow us, Offended, on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope. We're back in Facebook. At Offended Pod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation at PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. Make sure to go buy this t-shirt, Offended's t-shirt, which is available at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. Make sure to go listen to our other podcasts, Offended and Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes, which is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts, just by searching Offended. Subscribe, give us that 5-star rating, share it, like it, whatever, This past week we hit our 100th episode. Go listen to that. We count down the top 30 songs of the 90s, and I don't know if you noticed today, exclusively on Spotify, I released a playlist, just the ultimate 90s mix.
Probably the greatest 90s list ever made.
And it has over 300 songs on it, so
if you ever have a 90s party or you're feeling 90s, throw that bitch on.
Just hit shuffle and just let it go.
Yep.
It's great. I was doing that today. I was like, God damn, this is a great playlist. And you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
Jimmy James 9417 on Instagram and Twitter. James V Stout on Snapchat.
All right. Too sweet, brother. Good to be back on the Periscope.
We back.
The reboot. It's in the books. We'll be back next week. We'll see how the Raw reunion goes. We'll be back reviewing that next week and SmackDown as well. All right. For Stoutsy, I'm Tricky. This has been Offended. No, this has been... I almost said Offended. This isn't Offended. This is the weekly wrestling wrap-up presented by Offended and PWP Nation. We'll see you guys next week. Hit the button! Hit the button!
see what it is I follow my finger.
Oh, yeah, you should do it. You should just end it. Just end it, bro. Just end it. Oh, they joined when it's over.
Oh,
Stop it. Stop it!